Greetings from LoanTap. Welcome to the second episode of the Good Loan series from LoanTap. Today we are with Mr. Karthik, the Chief Business Officer who is also heading the Electric Vehicles Loan Department at LoanTap. Hi Mr. Karthik. Well, thank you for coming to the show and thank you for speaking with us by taking your time. So first of all, we want to discuss about we have seen in India, there has been a rise of electric vehicles, especially in the metro cities like Bangalore, Pune, Mumbai. So what are your basic thoughts about that? Like what is the trend that's going to be in the future and what has seen the rise in electric vehicles?
First time, the total number of registered EVs sold in a calendar month crossed 1 lakh units in October 22. Okay, if you compare the same number with October 21, which is around 38,700. So there is a 3 times increase in the volume, and the major contributors are 65% of this volume is contributed by electric two-wheelers and 30% is contributed by electric three-wheelers.
Okay. But don't you also think, like you said, like electric three-wheelers market is also increasing because the government is giving subsidies and incentives. Like in UP also there's a huge surge in the number of electric autos that are going around. But also we have seen like from the customer side, the rise in the electric two-wheelers specifically more than the four-wheelers, because I think people use it for day-to-day commute, and in cities like Bangalore where you have the whole charging infrastructure already set up in many places, and with the fuel prices increasing, what do you think, what is the future of electric, like especially in cities like Bangalore and Mumbai where they have already crossed the barrier of charging stations and everything?
So I would like to first highlight the mindset or the factors which contributed the growth of electric two-wheeler adoption. One is the availability. We have now so many showrooms available in all the tier 1, tier 2 and even tier 3 cities as well who are offering the electric two-wheeler loans, electric two-wheeler vehicles, and they are offering at a very competitive price with the high speed, with the normal ICE vehicles. And even the low speed version of the electric two-wheelers are available from 40,000 rupees, which doesn't require any RTA registration and they don't require any driving license. This can be used as a second vehicle for household purposes by housewives, students and even children. Third impact is the change in the mindset of the people post-COVID. People are preferring personal vehicle than a mass communication, mass transport system, and even the rise of e-commerce and delivery-based businesses has made the commercial use of these electric wheelers much more economically viable, and coupled with government incentives in terms of the subsidy and the IT deduction and the continuous rise in fuel prices and awareness among the public are increasing the electric two-wheeler market.
Okay. So as we all know that the electric two-wheeler costs are higher than a normal two-wheeler. So there's a lot of confusion, like if you should invest a one-time cost buying electric vehicle, or should you take a loan, or should you just stick with a normal two-wheeler? I mean, so what are your thoughts on that? And also, do you have any personal experience about two-wheeler someone has recently bought and would like to share?
I would rather say electric vehicle loan is a good loan. Why? So most of the electric manufacturers are offering 2 to 3 years of warranty on the battery. So up to 3 years, you need not worry about the battery replacement or worn out of the battery. Okay. Next comes to the monthly maintenance cost, because electric vehicles runs only on a motor. It doesn't have an engine per se. So you will be having zero maintenance cost. And when it comes to the fuel prices, the current fuel prices are 100 rupees, more than 100 rupees. And if you compare it with the daily charging electricity cost, you will at least save 1500 to 2000 rupees per month. See, my brother recently purchased an electric vehicle which was financed by a NBFC, but still, even after paying the EMI, he is left with around 1200 to 1000 rupees per month.
Well, so the final question remains is, if someone is interested in buying electric vehicle, what are the options that is there for them in the market, and like what all different subsidies or different benefits the government is giving from them. So what are your thoughts on this?
So government is encouraging electric vehicle adoption in India. So it is coming up with different kinds of incentives. First being a purchase incentive. As soon as you purchase a vehicle, government will give a subsidy up to 30,000 on the vehicle cost. Second, some the government also reduced the GST from 12% to 5% on all the electric vehicles. And some state governments like Andhra Pradesh, they have waived off the state government GST. Most of the state governments have waived off the road tax and also the registration tax of the vehicle. And governments like Delhi are coming up with the interest subvention. That means if you avail a vehicle loan, it will give a discount on the interest rate up to 5%. And finally, anybody who is availing the vehicle loan can claim the interest up to 1,50,000 as a tax deduction under the Income Tax Act.
Okay.
So these are all the benefits we have while availing a vehicle loan. But in the market as of now, there are very few products available, and interest rates are slightly higher compared to the normal ICE vehicles, and LTVs are also not so aggressive as compared to ICE vehicles. Okay, but in LoanTap, we have recently come up with a marketplace, and we also have an loan product wherein we have a complete end-to-end digital journey, and with interest rates as low as 9.95%.
Well, I think it's great, and also the government is, I think, pushing the millennial and everyone to go get an electric vehicle, and also, I mean, it's going to save the pollution, and also it's going to be very cost efficient. And also, it's good that at LoanTap also we have started an electric vehicle marketplace. Well, then thank you, Karthik, for having a conversation with us. I mean, it was great. And thank you all for joining in. And well, this was a second good loan session from LoanTap. And stay tuned for more. Thank you.